Welcome back to Module 5, Systems that we work, live and play in. So systemic systems, we have family systems, we have work systems, we have our own individual system. And what we need to look at when it comes to the organization is how the coaching conversation influences change within the system. So when you're coaching, you're often in the middle of the crisis, chaos, and conflict. And you need to look at how you can move the system by changing individual role players within the system to move towards what we call a culture of recovery. And a culture of recovery is what you recover back. And as we engage with individuals within the organization and those individuals start to change, it creates systemic pressure within the organization, and often unconsciously the system doesn't want to change, because whenever there's change it creates anxiety and fear for people. And as leaders in organization, you use the coaching conversation to help co-create the solution with those various individuals. And with management, you use the conversation to help direct clarity, process, policy, procedure, the way to get things done. And the workers or the employees need to be feeding back information from what's happening so it gets back to management and leadership so everyone can co-create the change of the organization and to lift the organization to a higher place of well-being. Systemic thinking is very important, and people can get very narrow-minded in their thinking. And as you start to open people's thinking up, it can create a lot of anxiety. So what you need to be able to do is to be comfortable sitting, listening to somebody else's anxiety and stress, and not to take that on. So we're looking to create skill sets where you can manage clear boundaries. And to do that, we need to start to get in touch with some of our emotional intelligence. And the one feeling that we really need to get comfortable with is anger. Now, a lot of people feel uncomfortable expressing anger. Some people like expressing it in a violent way, or other people can express it in a submissive way and bottle it up. And because of that inability to express it in a healthy way within the organization, we need our coaches to be comfortable with that and then to teach individuals in the organization how to express that in an appropriate way. And you can imagine what that's like with the complexities of the various different cultures that we have around the world. We have first world culture, we have third world culture. So multinationals need to be able to adapt in different areas. So an organization might have the same goal, but each community that the organization is in has different cultural challenges that we need to take into consideration. So here in Africa, anger has been used in a very violent way that has caused a lot of historical trauma, and that is not going to go away. We need to create the skill set to have courageous conversations which affect change.